Warren, raise your hand for questions. We're calling you. Ben, we'll start with you again.
Jacob, just going into this week against the physical Georgia defense, what needs to change in the run game for you all that wasn't there on Saturday to reestablish the run?
Yeah, truly just matching the surge, man, matching the energy that those guys are coming off the ball with. I think it's something that we've handled pretty well all year long is being able to handle the physicality, being able to just go out there and move people, right? Not winning every single one-on-one because we all know that that's unrealistic in this game, but just understanding, our angles on our double teams and understanding the footwork that needs to be taken for different techniques and being able to adapt 3 down, 4 down. They get in and out of a lot of different things with their front, with the guys that they have. So, yeah, those things will help us for sure.
Austin.
Jacob, your career is going on, and you got 2 home games left. Is there as an older guy, as a 6th-year guy, is there urgency to maybe, I won't say not be yourself, but at the same time push everybody knowing that, hey, these are my last 2 shots inside me?
For sure. Yeah, I think, if you go about your business the right way and you handle things and you treat people the right way, I think that people naturally kind of feel that. I think that people want the best for me, for other guys in my position and the older guys on the team, the guys that are not going to be here next year. I think that, especially in my room, they're definitely, not that they do anything special or do anything different, but there is a level of urgency that you kind of want to have for those guys that are leaving the program. So yeah, I think for myself as well is you kind of got to capitalize on these next 2 weeks just because I'm not gonna be able to play on that grass, after this year. So why not go out the best I can?
Mike, and then Sam.
Yeah, Jacob, I know you guys don't pay a whole lot of attention to social media, but Knoxville, football's kind of inescapably.
Sure.
I feel like guys are maybe prematurely writing you guys off. I mean, you guys were beating Alabama and Tuscaloosa by 2 touchdowns 3 weeks ago. I mean, how do you feel rolling into an opportunity game like this?
Man, truly every single week, all that matters is this week, right? And I think that the guys within this program have done a really good job of understanding that it doesn't really matter what's being said on the outside. I've said it before, right? We don't care what people say about us, and I've recently had talks with a lot of my people and stuff, and we do care what people think, right? We do care about people think of us as players, people think of us as just people. But at the end of the day, is am I able to focus on what matters and be able to set my eyes on the goal, and that's to win this week. So regardless of whether we were up against Bama or whether we what we should have done against Missouri or whoever, it's just about going out there and putting our best foot forward this week.
Sam.
After Brew went down, you talked about how it was on you and the rest of the tight ends group to kind of take some of that responsibility now. Unfortunately, Dante out for the season, coach just announced. How does that affect the offense, especially the passing game?
Yeah, I think it affects it just in a way of those guys are the guys that you've leaned on, the guys that you've trusted for all the preseason, and then you get in season and again you lose a guy like Brew, and now you're leaning on guys like Dante, and now you can't lean on Dante anymore because Dante's not playing for us. So it's just a matter of trusting that next man up. I think that again in this game there's going to be times where you're going to be called upon. And there's going to be an opportunity for a younger wide receiver or a guy with less experience to step up and fill that role. And we have the utmost confidence that he'll be able to do it just because we know how we prepare and we know how that room handles their business. And I know that the other guys in that room, even Brew and Dante, the ones that aren't able to play, are going to bring that guy along and just help him develop into what he needs to be for the team.
I think you had 3 catches last year when you played against Georgia. And I know it changes, but can you give me some idea when, as a tight end, what you might see against the matchup zone in terms of how they cover tight ends? I mean, is it safeties? Is it linebackers? Do you usually have a pretty good read pre-snap?
Being totally honest, I don't remember. Again, each week, super individual. So starting today, I'll go in and watch the film, and we'll see how they guard us. We'll see how they've guarded tight ends in the past that are similar to our skill level and our skill set, and kind of the routes that we run and the different things. And it'll just be a matter of watching the film and being able to understand the opponent better than he knows me, and hopefully get the opportunities to go out there and make plays. End of the day is we'll do whatever needs to be done. I think that's kind of been the motto of the tight end group this year, is just being the guys that whatever we're called upon to do is we're gonna go do it to the best of our ability.
anything else for Jacob? All right, thanks everybody.
Thanks.
That's it for today.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.